Welcome, fellow dwellers of the strange and unusual. Today we're diving into one of the most iconic director-actor collaborations in film history, Tim Burton and Johnny Depp. This duo has been responsible for some truly unforgettable films, and if you're a fan of either one, you've probably wondered, why have they worked together so much? What is it about this partnership that has resulted in 8 feature films, with their last joint project being Dark Shadows back in 2012? Since then, Tim Burton has directed 5 more films without Johnny Depp in them, but Depp remains Burton's most frequent on-screen collaborator by far. So what is it that makes this creative bond so special? Let's start by looking at what Johnny Depp himself has said about why he loves teaming up with Burton. To me, it almost doesn't matter what Tim wants to film. I'll do it. I'm there. Because I trust him implicitly, his vision, his taste, his sense of humour, his heart and his brain. He is, to me, a true genius, and I wouldn't use that word with too many people, believe me. You can't label what he does. It's not magic, because that would imply some sort of trickery. It's not just skill, because that seems like it's learned. What he has is a very special gift that we don't see every day. It's not enough to call him a filmmaker. The rare title of genius is a better fit, in not just film, but drawings, photographs, thought, insight, and ideas. Depp's words reveal a deep admiration for Burton's artistic mind. Even if you're not a die-hard fan of Burton's distinctive style, you have to admit his vision is uniquely whimsical, wild, and utterly original. That kind of artistic creativity naturally attracts someone like Depp, who thrives on diving into characters that are anything but ordinary. On the flip side, here's what Burton has said about Johnny Depp. I connected with him when I met him for Edward Scissorhands. He was similar to me, kind of suburban white trash. It wasn't even a verbal understanding, it was something I could feel. He liked the characters, he was interested in acting for the art of it, not the business of it. It was exciting to see somebody play different things. The idea of this transformation from film to film always excited me. It's clear that Burton sees in Depp a kindred spirit, someone who values the craft of acting itself, who isn't just in it for the fame or the paychecks. Depp's willingness to transform himself completely fits perfectly with Burton's taste for the eccentric and the extraordinary. Something else that fans and commentators have noticed is the resemblance between the two. Burton and Depp seem to share a similar appearance. Not that they look exactly alike, but they do share aesthetic similarities. Many have speculated that Johnny Depp acts as a kind of on-screen avatar for Tim Burton, especially in those films that feel deeply personal, like Edward Scissorhands and Ed Wood. In a way, casting Depp allows Burton to insert a version of himself into the story, making the films feel like an intimate expression of his own identity and emotions. Now, this might sound a little odd, but it actually makes a lot of sense. Burton's films often draw from his own passions and obsessions. His love for classic sci-fi shines through in Mars Attacks, his affection for horror and animals is evident in Frankenweenie, and his fascination with outsider figures who aren't afraid to break the mold is crystal clear in Ed Wood. Having Depp play roles in his films lets Burton really explore and communicate these themes in a personal way. Today, it's almost a meme whenever a new Burton project is announced. People immediately ask, is Johnny Depp going to be in it? And even though Depp's name might be synonymous with Burton's work, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like Burton, I also believe Johnny Depp is one of the most versatile and talented artists of his generation. He completely disappears into his characters, making you forget you're watching Depp at all. He's a true chameleon, a character actor in the purest sense. So why have Tim Burton and Johnny Depp made so many films together? Because they understand each other's creative worlds on a level that's rare to find, and together they've created a filmography full of unforgettable stories in a way few other director-actor duos ever have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the world of Tim Burton. Thanks for watching.